Okay, so welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to just do a really quick video of the things that I mentioned in my last little update. I have most of everything, all the car parts that we are going to be putting on in the future, and I just wanted to show you them in person, in the flesh. There is a intake that's coming in that still hasn't been shipped, and our headlights that are we're still waiting on. So those are the only things that I think that haven't come in, but everything else is pretty much in front of me or in the garage, which we'll show you, or I'll show you just in a second. But we will start with the infamous issues with these LS motors. This is going to be a weekend project and a half. I went ahead and got a new harmonic balancer from Summit Racing. This thing is solid. It is indefinite. You cannot get away with owning an LS1 at some point replacing that stock harmonic balancer. So I was kind of proactive and I got one. I think the belt is squeaking now. There's no death wobble, which is good. So I just want to be proactive, get it out of the way. The car has 90,000 miles on it. Just do it. Take one weekend, knock it out, replace a lot of those pulleys in there, and just have a fresh start in that. And then these are, I'm very skeptical on. We are holding off just for now to do coilovers. These are supposedly the next best thing. These are lowering bolts. I've never used anything like this, but a lot of people in the Corvette community use these. So we'll see. You can drop them like all the way an inch, inch and a half, something like that. I don't want it that aggressive. I just want to clear up that wheel gap just a little bit until we can get coilovers in. These were relatively cheap. I think they were like $7,500 for all four. Could be wrong on that, but we'll try them out. You know, apparently it stiffens up the suspension, gives you a little bit more tighter ride. But these are from West Coast Corvette, if anybody is interested. So a install video for both the harmonic balancer and the lowering bolts will be coming in soon. And then these two boxes are probably my next biggest thing other than what's in the garage. So we'll start off with this bad boy. I'm really excited about this one. If you don't know, now you know. So this company is not one of the big ones like Sony, Panasonic. This is Ginjoy, something like that. If you watch the gentleman, and I will put that on the screen. Vet on Vets, I believe is. He has the yellow C506. He did a review on this, put it in his Vet, and I really like how it looks factory on a C5. Where the other ones you have to put a whole brand new console in, and it just kind of doesn't look factory. It kind of looks like you did it, which is fine, but I wanted a more factory look. Here's that screen. So this thing is going to be great. I'll post a picture of what it's going to look like, and then I'll have, when I get the Corvette back, hopefully this weekend, maybe Sunday, we will pop this bad boy in and have Apple CarPlay because I've been missing it from my Tacoma. Not being able to listen to your own music and just listen to the radio, it's not very fun. So this is going to be great. Hopefully not too bad of an install. I got this on Amazon, and I'll link this one in the description below if anybody's interested. Obviously, this is the internals wiring kit. So, all right, now to this guy. This guy came in this week, and I am very excited for this. Okay, so that's okay. This thing is absolutely beautiful. There it is. So this is the MGW. This is the MGW short throw shifter. I got the base red ends. There it is. A white shifter ball. Red on white. Give you an idea what it will look like. That's going to look so good. I can't wait for the feel for this. The stock C5 manual transmission is just kind of it's not a bear. It throws pretty far and is probably one of my biggest gripes on that car. And then just the feel of the stock, it's kind of like a square. And it just doesn't feel really good in the hands. And it kind of pops out at first every once in a while. So I'm hoping this new short throw shifter fix that. And I can't wait to get this in. I think this install is going to be a little lengthy, but we will put this in as soon as the Corvette comes back. Hopefully within the next week or so. And then this is just the lower box to that portion. So there's a metal piece that goes into the bottom piece connecting to the transmission itself. That's in this box. So all good there. I cannot wait for this thing. So excited. I'm going to wrap this back up. All right, and let's go head out to the garage. I'll show you what I'm most excited for. All right, so if you've seen any of my other videos, you know the wheel and tire setup on the C5 right now is a OEM wheel from, I think, a C6, some kind of base model Vette. And the previous owner put those wheels on, swapped out the C5 wheels for those. I'll throw them up right now. They're okay, not my favorite, but what is behind me is the wheel of all wheel for any Corvette. I mean, unless you get into the forged realm, I think these are the best bang for your buck wheel. They give it such an aggressive stance, especially when we start lowering it, and it just all in all around wheel. I'm not usually a huge fan of chrome wheels, but I think these will be okay. And we are throwing them on some Firehawk Indy 500s. We went 245, 45R 17s in the front, and because these Corvettes are staggered, we went with the 275, 40R 18s in the rear. And I think that's going to give it. That's actually the stock wheel setup on Corvettes. So, but if you can't read, these are from the great people of Weld. If you don't know what Weld are, I apologize. Alright, so these are the rear. These are the 18s. Get a little closer. Yeah, boy. These are gonna look sick. I still need to get some new lug nuts for them. I don't know if the stock lug nuts will actually, I don't know if the stock lug nuts will fit on these, but they look mean. These are the Weld Venturas. The rear are non-beadlock. I don't need beadlock. I'm not running like an 8-second car. When this car starts getting into boost, maybe we'll get a set of beadlocks for the back, have a drag tire set up. But this is just for street, and I think we're going to be just okay running these. So I'm really happy with them. I think they're going to look fantastic on the wheel itself. I still have to get them mounted and balanced, but those are the fronts, and these are the rears. Those were the fronts. These are the fronts. Those were the rears. There we are. They're not really chrome, so they're more of a machine, I guess. So they'll look sick though. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today. This was just a little update video of kind of where we are with the parts we're going to be throwing on the C5. We got the exhaust on now. We have just a little bit here and there. We got some weather stripping that I have to put on. The headlights, all the lights are pretty much done. But just overall excited to get it back. Can't wait to drive it. Take that top off, rip, just open it up, cruise around, and just put these bad boys on. Can't wait for that. Make a video out of that. Get them mounted and balanced, and just super excited. I can almost taste it. So, but thank you so much again for joining me today. It was a pleasure. Have a great day. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.